Hey y'all, Monica here with Taming My Mess. Today I'm going to try to do my first video of showing you little bits and pieces of my house and what I plan on doing. Kind of a before look and what I want to do and what I still have not done. So I will get started now. Okay, I'm going to take you through the entrance of my front door into the living room. Again, my house is not very big, but I will show you what I have and what I plan on doing. This is the front door, so you come in through this door, and you can tell that the glass has not been cleaned on this door. It's an old door, and but I do plan on cleaning that. And then we had put some foam insulation here, but over the months, my cat has been scratching it up. And that's just like a seal to seal the doors a little bit more that I put in over the winter, I guess, last winter. I'm going to take that off so that the cat will stop climbing it so that she can get out the door, but I don't let her out. And then this is the front door. I probably need to, let me just do it this way. I probably need to wipe it down and wash it because it's seen its better days. I don't have a kickboard at the bottom, so you can see where feet have been kicking it, and so there's just grime there. So I plan on cleaning that this weekend. Everything that I say I plan on doing, I'm going to commit to trying to do this weekend. So clean the door, the outside door and the inside door. Turn on this light. And then when you walk in, this is what I have here. It's very simple. I don't use that key display, but my husband does. So that's, I don't need to remove that. I need to keep that there. And then this entry, I would really like to get a bench that we can store shoes in, and maybe something that we can sit down there to put our shoes on, but I don't have anything like that yet. So I just have, the only thing I have decorated for fall, this is all I have, and that's because I found it at a thrift store a few weeks ago for like 50 cents or something, so I picked that up. In here I have some stationery, and then my books, some of my books. That's my daughter and my husband on the right. And then down here at the bottom, I found that at the thrift store not too long ago as well. It's empty, but I thought I would use it to store my gloves and hats over the winter. It's probably not going to be big enough for that space because we use a lot of hats and gloves, but let me show you what I have in here because I cleaned out the closet a few weeks ago, or last week. This is my coat closet, and I would like to, and maybe I'll go ahead and commit to doing that this weekend as well. I need to wipe it down, and I need to give it another fresh coat of paint. I don't have a door stopper. This is an awkward area where the front door meets the closet door. So it's been hitting it here. So I will commit to painting that at least and covering that up and giving it a wipe down and then going ahead and giving it a fresh coat of paint. This back door, I had started to paint it and I never finished. So I'm committing to painting that as well. But let me show you this coat closet door. This is my entry coat closet, and here I had all of my hats and gloves and scarves, but I have since changed it because I was being overrun by my Christmas decorations, and I don't have a craft room or anything, a wrapping station. So I just I put all of our scarves and gloves and hats for the winter up here, and then over here are bags. I don't have a light in here, so bear with me, but back here is just a big tray with our gift bags and some more gift boxes, and that's a train set that my mother gave my husband. And then all of my husband's jackets are in here. There really is no room for my jackets in here. It's a very small space. And then down here we just have some Wii equipment, and this flooring is not finished off, so it's just the cement there. So yeah, that's what instead of having all of our winter gear in these little pockets, I have them in those bins now. But I know my family, and when they get home, they're not going to be diligent about putting them up there, which is putting them back up there when they're done, which is why I came up with this basket idea, and I may have to change that up and get some bigger baskets so they can store them in. Okay, so then over here we have our living room. This is our living room. It's a small space, but this is what we have. These are side tables, glass side tables that I have, and actually my neighbor was getting rid of them. I've got that one, and I've got this big one here. My neighbor was getting rid of them, and I took them off her hands. But I would like to get me something a little more functional with some storage space in them that I can use as side tables along with storage. So, and down here in this little box, I just put, this is where my daughter sits mainly. And so I put all of her headphones and things like that in there. So I have that hidden away. Pillows. These are the pillows that kind of match with our wall and our, because I have my walls in blue and beige. I know that front door doesn't really go with that, but that's what I have. And so I bought these pillows because they matched really well. I've got 2 of them. But my husband doesn't really like them. He's still using our old pillows. These are old and grungy, but we both kind of really like the way they feel. They're worn in really well. And so he still uses that there and uses to prop his arm up. And then he uses this one here on the side. That's just the way he's used to sitting and when he's in his spot. Over here, I don't have this all cleaned up, but I have down here, he sits here, and then we've got our little cat toys down there, and I've got, there's a Wii Remote there on the floor that I see that I need to pick up. I usually sit here on this recliner, and it sits too far back and awkward for me, so I always prop up another pillow to sit up on it when I do sit here. But that's kind of my little area. And then down below here, I've got a tray back there of my husband's things, the remotes and batteries for the Wii and things like that. And then up here, I have my exercise calendar and my grocery list there. I bought this shoe mat a while back, and I'm trying to keep the family to only keeping 1 pair here and putting the rest away because my daughter can pile up so many shoes here. So yeah, that's what we have there. And then just a clock and some candles. Those candles have been there forever. What else? Over here, I've got my Scentsy storage in here. And then that's a little globe that my husband bought me for Christmas a few years ago. I've got some words of faith here on both ends. I bought those at Hobby Lobby. And then I pulled this out the other day. My husband's a big 49er fan, so I put that out there in front. But I would like to get on, we've got these 2 cubes that we've had for a long time, and this entertainment station as well. We've had them for years. I love the pieces, but I would like to get some high, I don't know, pedestal candle holders or something to bring some height here. We have 2 cats, so I don't really like to have too many plants around. But I would like to do that on both sides, bring some height to the cubes. And then down here I have storage for all of our DVDs. And I've just got another one of these on order through Amazon because we've already got several DVDs that we need to put in sleeves. But 1, we've run out of sleeves, and 2, we've run out of storage for the sleeves, so I've had to put that on order. This was a picture frame I made for my husband's 40th several years ago with all of our old concert picks, guitar picks that we've collected over the years, so that's kind of fun. What else? This is an eyesore, but it's a much needed eyesore because, like I said, I have 2 cats, and they use this Perch. Let's see if I can get a better view of it. They use this Perch quite a bit, so I don't want to get rid of it, but I have to admit it is an eyesore, and they have really worn it out now. So if you all have suggestions, I really don't want to move it because they like to look out the window from there. I really don't want to move it, but it's not really my favorite. And then over here I have some other pictures. I am a picture freak. I do love photographs of my family. I just don't know that I display them all that well. Let me know your thoughts. Give me some feedback. And then I have an artificial tree there. It sure does collect a lot of dust though. So if you have tips on what to do on that area, let me know. And then I'm going to take you to my dining room real quick, and then that'll be it. So I do commit to wiping down that door, giving both of those doors a fresh coat of paint, and then cleaning this mirror because I really need to clean this mirror. Let me close this door. I've got a mess in here. This is another room I will show you later. I'm not ready to show you that right now. Okay, so I will be cleaning this mirror. And then this is my dining room. It's a small dining room, but it's enough for a table and chairs. And I'm going to, you can tell the curtains back here are dingy and need to be washed. So I will be washing those this weekend. And then here I have my crate for one of my dogs. I have 2 dogs and 2 cats. And then storage for the food. I don't know if I should keep that in the garage or what. It kind of makes sense right here by the door because this is where we feed them. And pillows for the dogs. I have always bought them at thrift stores because I can find them cheaper than buying pet pillows at the stores. So I bought that one at a thrift store and then that one at a thrift store, but they both stay back here. So yeah, that is, let me stop this real quick and then face the camera the other way. Okay, so that is my living room and dining room. I will commit to doing those items that I committed to, and I will take care of that by the end of Sunday. So I will update you probably Sunday and let you know how that went and show you that I've done that. I'm going to also wash those curtains that are in the living room as well as those that are in the dining room. So just trying to pick up and keep things. I think once you get it clean for the first time and clean it all out, then you're better about the upkeep with it. But once you start to let things slack, it's easier and easier to let other things slack. And then before you know it, you have mountains of things that it's out of control and things that you can't control anymore. So, so those are my 2 rooms that are clean. I will show you the kitchen eventually and my other big messy room, the computer room. I call it the computer room. It's our spare bedroom and my home office. So, I will show that to you eventually. I've got to go in baby steps. So talk to you soon. Let me know what you think. If I could get some feedback from you, that would be great. Thanks. Bye.